I really enjoyed Fears of a Clown, so I was quite surprised to see the low rating on IMDb. This is the 14th episode of the 29th season of The Simpsons. It's directed by Stephen Dean Moore and it has 6 out of 10 across only 828 reviews and ratings. For The Simpsons, that's usually the reviews and ratings are at least in the thousands, so it's quite surprising. And 6, even for this stage in The Simpsons, 6.0 is pretty low, and I really enjoyed it. I wouldn't well, maybe. I don't know if it's my favourite from season 29. I'd have to reflect a bit more deeply, but certainly it could be a contender. The main narrative involves a prank that's played at the beginning, and I have to say the prank was amazing, unexpected, unpredictable. Really thoroughly enjoyed the opening. I won't spoil it by giving any specific details, but this prank ends up with Bart going into rehab for pranking. And I really enjoyed those scenes. I liked the journey Bart went on. I didn't predict where it would ultimately end up, and I liked all of Bart's story. We also have a narrative involving Krusty, and because of something Bart did, Krusty has removed his clown makeup, and he looks like Homer but with green hair. And it's so bizarre to see. It's enjoyable, and it worked well, but when Krusty wasn't talking, when another character was speaking and we could just see the character, it did throw me on a couple of occasions, but I liked it. And Krusty has decided to try some more serious acting. He's in a copycat play of Death of the Salesman. I can't remember the title they use, but basically it's Death of the Salesman, but slightly different. But he's not sure if he can do it. And there's this brilliant piece where Krusty is facing the mirror in his dressing room, and Krusty with the clown makeup appears in the mirror in front of him. And there's a bit of dialogue between the two of them, and I'm very much interested in mental health, but more so I'm interested in mental health of people who work in the media and the entertainment industry, and it was just a slight look at that, kind of slightly scratching the surface of how that can affect somebody. It's not the first time we've seen this with Krusty, but I thought it was very well written. In fact, I think the whole episode was well written. There were so many puns, so many clever phrases, even if they're not puns specifically. Just from start to finish, I thought it was very well written, really fun narrative. Everything flowed together really nicely, and I really enjoyed it. I don't have a bad word to say about it. So I was, as I said, very surprised. Very, very surprised by the low rating. I wasn't expecting it to, be in the 8s and 9s. It's been quite a while since we had a Simpsons episode that was that well received, but I was expecting a little bit more. But nevertheless, I personally enjoyed it, which I guess for me is all that matters, but I hope some other people have liked it as well. As I said, I don't know if it is my favourite from season 29, but certainly it's a contender for the top spot. Definitely one that I had a lot of fun with and really thoroughly enjoyed.